Welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick look at the top 20 cut to. Today we're going to take a look at the top 20 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We'll be starting with Dogecoin, and then we'll be following it with Solana, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, Litecoin, Tron, Avalanche, and then we'll end it with Uniswap at number 19 because the number 10 and number 20 are stable coins. Dogecoin against BTC. Here we are. So what's happening with Dogecoin? We're not too sure. Any clear signs of a proper, no proper tradable chart pattern. So I feel Dogecoin has a knack of slowly crawling down, slowly going sideways, zip up, right? After it zips up, it comes back down, slowly crawling down, and then probably going sideways for a little while, and then zips up again. So I suspect we could be doing something like that, but it's quite unpredictable in the sense that even if we do zip up, right, crawl down, zip up, we could still crawl all the way down and form new all-time lows. So I suspect that, excuse me, this may not be the low for Dogecoin against BTC. I suspect that there's still another low coming on for Dogecoin. So again, in terms of tradability, I don't think Dogecoin is a go yet. Not at this point of time. Not against BTC. Dogecoin against USDT. Again, I also have a very big fear that Dogecoin BTC might be completing a very big descending triangle, which could bring Dogecoin very, very low, right? That is the fear that I have, right? Even over here, I feel like we could be completing a head and shoulders, and eventually we could be heading lower for Dogecoin against USDT. So I can't say for sure. I mean, of course, if you do have a super rally, I mean, rise all the way to like, I don't know, 50 cents, then of course we would switch our bias to bullish. But we're still hanging down at the bottom half, right? Of the, I'm going to consider this as the top, and this is the local bottom, right? We're still hanging around at the bottom area. We need to break back up above the upper half, hang around at the upper half, and continue higher. That would be a very bullish move for Dogecoin against USDT. It's just that, yeah, this is just, not as good yet. Eventually, hopefully, but yeah. Hopefully, I will also prefer it, if Dogecoin could just go sideways. Even if we do rise up higher, I would prefer it to go sideways. But again, the danger is still there that we could still head lower for Dogecoin. So be very, very careful. We don't have any targets for Dogecoin. And so in terms of tradability, it is just not that good. Solana against BTC, we are, again, I still have my 2,000 target. This is at 10,413. So will we still continue all the way down, or are we going to see a bullish reversal from here? And then we consolidate and we break higher for Solana against BTC. Yes? No? We're not too sure. We're still under the skinny pink line though, so we're still bias bearish for Solana against BTC. Our target is still valid, right? I mean, unless of course we break above the skinny pink line, we break above the resistance line, right? And we take out the highs of the right shoulder, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Take out the highs of the right shoulder. That's it. We consider this as no more bear. And after that, you will switch our bias to bull. But until that happens, we will remain bearish for Solana against BTC. We will also remain bearish for Solana against USDT because we're still under the resistance. We have to break above the resistance, break above the skinny pink line, take out the right shoulder, continue higher, maybe to like $100 again. Then yes, then we could see that potentially Solana could be continuing towards the upside. Best case scenario, absolute best bullish case. But yeah, we're gonna stick to our $2 target until we get proper invalidation, because it has happened many times before in the past where we go very close. Very strong rally that comes in more than 100%, right? This is 200%. Strong rallies that come in that still ends up, reversing back down in the end. So from a trading perspective, we're still cautiously optimistic. We're hopeful that things start turning bullish, but we need confirmation before we start, reversing our bias. Right? We're still under the skinny pink line, so the bearish trend is still intact. No guarantees yet, so be very, very careful. Polkadot against BTC, we still have two targets towards the downside, 2250 and 2080. These are the targets that we've acquired since September, and I think that we're still gonna hit lower towards the target. I mean, of course, I could be wrong, and we could be rising up from here, but yeah, I don't think so. It feels to me like we're building a support line over here, so I don't know, maybe a head and shoulders as we head lower, right? Something like that. But yeah, in terms of the trend, we're still bearish, right? We're still under the skinny pink line, so we remain with our bearish bias, right? Until otherwise, take out the right shoulder. That's it. We'll consider this as largely invalidated. DOT against USDT. We're right at the skinny pink line, so it would be great if you could break it, consolidate above the skinny pink line, continue rising higher. Skinny pink line starts curving back up. Right, absolute best case scenario. But again, we're under the skinny pink line. Our bearish bias is still intact. We are still aware of the possibility of things dropping lower. We still have our $3.33 target for Polkadot against USDT. It is still not really looking that perky yet. So yeah, no, we're still gonna remain with our bearish bias. You have to be very, very careful about switching bullish too soon, right? And don't worry about it. There will always be opportunities because waves usually move in fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter if we miss the first wave. Most traders, right, would want to have assurance, low risk, and probably will be doing things like this in and out, trading the third wave. More likely than not, right? This will be the best move, right, in terms of safety. But yeah, again, we're not too sure yet if this is a 1, because this could be another continuation towards the downside. So yeah, again, cautiously optimistic. Shiba Inu. So for Shiba Inu, we've already taken out the highs over here. So I'm going to consider these targets as invalidated, right? And so yeah, I'm just gonna remove it. I'm not sure if I've already updated it on Twitter. Let me check. SHIB latest. Yeah, okay. So I haven't updated it yet. So later I'll do it. It feels to me like Shiba Inu, is still feeling bearish to me, right? We are barely above the skinny pink line, and yeah, we're finding difficulty to continue higher for SHIB against USDT. Yes, we've already taken out the highs over here, but I just don't see the strength. This is what happened previously for SHIB, right? Of course, history doesn't repeat, but it usually rhymes. Over here, we had something like a consolidation, right? Over here, we had something like a consolidation. We zipped up, right? So after we zipped up, what happened? We zipped back down. After we zip back down, what happened? Yeah, you start to feel the weakness for SHIB against USDT. Again, I also feel like, this feels quite weak to me. And SHIB could, again, be heading back down over here. All right. I can't switch bullish yet because I just don't see the bullish patterns. This is still feeling pretty bearish to me, right? I mean, of course, if we were to consolidate again above the skinny pink line, doing nothing, and then potentially we could be breaking higher, right? This could be an ascending triangle. Value 1, value 2, this whole thing could be considered as a value 3. We break higher for Shiba Inu against USDT. This would be awesome. But yeah, again, I could feel the struggle over here, right? This is becoming like a support line over here. You can see it, right? Very, very, very slanted head and shoulders, right? Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, right? I mean, of course, like I was saying, we could continue here, sideways. So yeah, in terms of targets, we just don't have any targets for SHIB yet. But we are aware of the dangers that SHIB could still head lower, right? Form a descending triangle. Or even if we were to hit any higher to take out these highs, we could form a head and shoulders as well, right? Of course, the best case scenario is we just keep going higher, but yeah, I need to see the bullish chart pattern yet. I still don't see it, so I just can't switch. I've been in Twitter a lot, and in Twitter, a lot of people have already switched bullish. I feel like I need to stop reading Twitter because it is messing with my bias. Because sometimes there's this narrative, there's a China narrative, there's an AI narrative, there's a ZK rollups narrative, there is all these sorts of narratives, right? Perpetuals, Arbitrum, NFTs, DeFi, but Yeah, we have to see it on the charts, right? So for example, let's say for example, I went to, if you just look at total crypto market caps, right? You go to total 2. Total 2 is everything excluding BTC, which means that all altcoins. And it still looks bearish to me. This is a bearish chart pattern. This is as bearish as it gets, right? I mean, of course, we could go higher and all, but same thing, we're at a skinny pink line. Sure, the AI coins could be rising, you know, there could be big spikes. The China coins could be rising. But, you know, as a total, right, if you take everybody, you know, in and you include everybody, this isn't exactly what I would consider as a bullish reversal. It's still bearish to me. So, could we turn bullish? Of course. Of course we could turn bullish, right? This could be an ABCDE, right? But I need to see the E. We could also just zip out from here. So, yeah, again, we're still not too sure. We're still bearish for crypto as a whole. Again, there are just, you know, some outlier categories that could be rising, but as a whole, crypto is still not really that perky. So if you are on social media a lot, Twitter or TikTok, you could be listening to a lot of people who are, you know, who have already switched bullish. But I'm like, yeah, maybe the way that they trade makes them bullish. You know, like they are probably maybe scalpers or day traders, then they might have that bullish bias for the short term, right? But again, if you look at the overall picture, go to the daily, zoom out. If you take a look, we're not really that bullish yet. So yeah, we're being very, very cautious. We're not going to rush into anything. Let's say if you, you know, take yesteryear's example, right? How will we know if things are already up, right? We usually use the skinny pink line to tell us whether if things are bullish or bearish, right? And previously, we had a spike out above the skinny pink line. Yes, we did break out, right? So we could do something like this as well. We could still break out as well, right? But after we broke out, what happened? We came back down, right? You could feel that the price wasn't really convincingly, you know, in a bullish trend yet, because it just kept hovering around the skinny pink line, right? So we went up, we crossed, you know, rally above it, and then we dipped below it, we rallied above it, and then there was a slice, big slice down, a big nice slap across the face, and then only after that did we really truly bottom, and we continued breaking higher, and we never came back after that, right? But again, you know, at this point of time, you can also start drawing patterns, and you can start seeing, you know, very nice valleys, right? You can also consider this, you know, some sort of a valley. We broke higher, and yeah, that's it. Once things start rising, the skinny pink line also starts curving back up, and then once the trend is in, even if we were to miss this move, right, it doesn't really matter, because we'll be able to see consolidation, and we could trade the consolidation right in, and then we out, something like that, right? So yeah, so it doesn't really matter even if you miss it, right? I'm going to assume this is a 1, this whole thing is a 2, this whole thing is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you miss wave 1, it's fine, because there's still wave 3 for you to profit off of, right? If you're a really good trader, you should be able to spot this, and this is 500%, right? And this is everything included, and there'll be opportunities here in altcoins especially. There are many altcoins that have very nice high quality continuation chart patterns, right? Maybe on the total 2 it might not look that good, but on many other altcoins it looked really, really good. So yeah, anyway, the point is, right now for total 2, I still don't see it yet. I still expect more downside. Sure, we could break higher, but I still am not really comfortable. I don't know if this is the bottom. I wish I could say that this is already the bottom, but this is a support line, and this is just too close to me. So yeah, there you go. Moving on would be Litecoin. Okay, that was a long one. Litecoin against BTC. So for Litecoin, yeah, we were actually anticipating Litecoin to complete a consolidation and rise higher, right? We're still above the skinny pink line, so the bullish bias is still on. And yes, I know that things are falling down right now for Litecoin against BTC, but the bullish bias is still on because we're above the skinny pink line, and we anticipate continuation. Could things go wrong from here? Of course. No guarantees in the world of trading. Never ever will you get guarantees, and things go wrong all the time. Our hope is that we rise higher, we hit targets, and we form a very nice resistance over here, right? An inverse head and shoulders right above the skinny pink line. As the skinny pink line continues rising higher, Litecoin starts spiking out, right? Super bull run for Litecoin against BTC. But I just don't see it yet, so Yeah, there's also a danger that Litecoin could fall down, and if Litecoin does fall all the way back down past the skinny pink line, then we're hoping that we get a symmetrical triangle over here as Litecoin hits higher. But of course, at this point of time, anything can happen, right? We could also get mountain ranges and head lower. Yeah, again, we're not too sure though, but for now, we have this target at 6280. If we were to take out this low, then I will consider this no longer a symmetrical triangle. It could still turn bullish, you know, in the sense that we could get a falling channel instead, right? A falling channel, you might get lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, and then pump, we spike higher, right? Because falling channels usually break to the upside, more likely than not. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, right? Litecoin against USDT. We've already invalidated this target. We were saying that, let me just check if I did. Let me just go to Litecoin latest. Did I update it? Yeah. Litecoin's USD targets are now invalidated as we took out this high, right? We took out the high here. So it's gone. It's gone. However, the BTC pair looks to be completing a wave 4. Yeah, this was how it looked like. And yeah, there could be a move higher. John, it's a yes, diamond hands. But yeah, I'm not really... I'm not really that comfortable in terms of if you were to ask me to take a trade for Litecoin, you were to ask me the question, is Litecoin tradable? My answer is no. Not towards the upside and not towards the downside as well. There is a big danger for Litecoin, right? If I look at the big chart for Litecoin, because Binance came into the scene late, Bitfinex was early, and Bitfinex has the full data for Litecoin. And if I look at the Bitfinex, Litecoin has two targets here, right? One is a $3 target. The other one is a $2.33 target. And just a reminder: every time we rally, we get pulled down. We rally, we get pulled down. We rally, we get pulled down. We're rallying. What do you think is gonna happen, right? And we are right at the skinny pink line, on the weekly. And there's major resistance over here, right? We are at $100, yes, but there's major resistance. Right, because this was where we sliced down from, right? So there is selling pressure over here. Yeah, so it feels to me like this could be the first half of a mountain. The first half of the mountain, right? So it's like, for example, let me just do this. Let's do a replay. Right, when Litecoin was here, right? You would not expect Litecoin to be doing something like this. Right, you would think that Litecoin is going to go to the moon, right? And yeah, you might be like, hey, I don't think this is it. I think we're going to $1,000 for Litecoin. Let's join the party. Yeah, join the party. You know what happened after that? We started collapsing, and this was the freaking top, right? This was the freaking top. Party? What party? Yeah, we're down. We got slapped down. This was the very top. So, So what do we're here? Party! Let's join the party! Yeah, what if we get put down? Party what? What about party? No money, no party. So you can be very selective with your trades. You want to see high quality, very, very high quality trades first before doing anything, because things can always go wrong. And for Litecoin, big head and shoulders could be in the cuts. And this could bring us very, very, very low. Something very big, very bad, very big could be happening for Litecoin. So, yeah. So it's very important to learn how to swim. When I say swim, I mean shorting. Yeah, because if things go wrong, look at this volatility, right? This could be 5 waves as well. 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5. You want to be able to go in and go out here as well, right? There's so much money to be made, right? Volatility is the lifeblood of a trader. And crypto is super volatile, and we don't care whether it's the volatility, and we don't care whether if the volatility is towards the upside or downside. Volatility is where we make money. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if things are up or down. But yeah, we're just aware of the dangers of things falling down. If things really do drop for Litecoin, then this will be brutal for everybody, right? So enough with the doom and gloom. And if things rise higher, right, we head towards $300 again, and we just consolidate, above the skinny pink line, then yes, of course, we will switch our bias to bullish if that happen. But yeah, this looks very weak to me, so be careful. Be very, very, very careful, right? As Peter Brand once said, Strong opinions, weakly held. If I am proven wrong with clear information, not proven wrong, but there's a better method, or if there is a correct path, right? If the path I'm walking down is wrong, and if there's a correct path, I will immediately switch to the correct path. So if, like, for example, if I am an Apple user and I've been using Apple all this while, and if there's another phone that comes out that is far superior to Apple, I have no qualms switching over to Apple. Or if, let's say, I've been an Android user all this while, and Android has been slacking, and suddenly Apple comes out with A16 Bionic, and their battery life has been amazing, and Android just couldn't compete with Apple. For example, I'm talking about Samsung, and yeah, so if Apple is the best, I'm going to switch to Apple. I have no qualms switching to Apple. Yeah, we are here not to be right. We're here to make money. We have to be very clear of what we are doing here. So yeah, but again, that's like I was saying in Twitter, it kind of heightens your emotions, and people will start giving you, you start seeing suggestions on other people's Twitter account. They will start telling you all this narrative trading, this coin is going to 100x, or it raises your emotion, and this is not what you want. You want to bring your emotion down to a neutral state, right? And just look at things from a emotionless perspective. Numbers do not lie. You can't lie with numbers, even on the charts as well. You cannot lie with charts, right? If people telling you that there's nothing wrong, everything is working well, and we are where is this FTT USD? Yeah, if everything is well, there is no problem at all, and if you will be able to see it on the charts, right? And so we were not hurt. The boys were fine. Right? I didn't lose anything. I had an account in FTX, so yeah, the charts won't lie. No matter what Caroline Ellison, remember Caroline Ellison was saying, let us buy, FTT from you, right? But yeah, so charts don't lie. So do my hips. Okay, let's move on. Tron against BTC. So for TRX against BTC on Binance. So Tron, yeah, we were saying that once we almost took out these highs, but the point is we rose above the resistance line. Yes, I know we're getting slapped down, but yeah, we're gonna consider this as largely invalidated. Did I say that? Target 1 incoming. Yeah, we were bearish, and yeah, we still remain with our bearish bias for Tron at this point of time. Tron BTC, yeah, with free token is also, this is invalidated because we took out the resistance. In terms of tradability, we're hoping that Tron does come back down, all the way down, right? How many percent would that be? Right, 50, 60%. This would be great because we're hoping for a squeeze, right? You will know things are going to explode. You see a squeeze. So hopefully we fall sooner rather than later. By 2024, when the next Bitcoin halving rolls around, we could see a break or a spike towards the upside. But yeah, not at this point of time. So we're being very, very cautious about rushing to anything. No clear signs of a proper reversal yet. Not yet for Tron. Of course, we could also just slowly crawl our way up, but yeah, I'm not that confident for Tron BTC. Tron USDT, here we are. Yeah, we were saying that once we take out the highs over here, which we did, we will consider this as largely invalidated, right? But I still can't take my head off of the fact that this is a descending triangle, right? And I still think that potentially we could still head lower for Tron against USDT, right? We might be forming another bigger mountain. The only thing is that, once you take out the highs over here, you don't know whether if we're going to form another bigger mountain or if we're going to be, continuing higher for Tron against USDT. So we just stick by our rules. If things start, we stick to our system. If things start reversing, then of course we will reacquire targets for Tron, right? But until that happens, yeah, we will remain patient and we will wait for the Tron whales to do their thing. And even in this rally, I can count 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is wave 5. We're close to the end. That's what I think. I mean, of course, I could be wrong, but I feel the end may not be too far away. So the only question is, where's the top? Is this the top? Are we gonna get another higher high? Right? Or are we gonna get another triple bearish divergence, maybe? Or are we gonna go, super spike? We don't know. Yeah, it's just, we don't have an edge. If you wanted to trade Tron, we just don't have an edge yet. Not yet. So, yeah, be careful. Avalanche, AVAX against BTC. We are here. Again, we're still under the skinny pink line. We're still bias bearish. We were saying that once you take out the highs over here, we will consider this target as largely invalidated. But so far, I still don't see the strength yet. I'm aware that we could turn this into an inverse head and shoulders and head higher, but the trend is still bearish. We're still under the skinny pink line. So we're still expecting more downside for AVAX BTC because we have our 4700 target. And if we were to head towards 4700, we could overachieve our targets and we could be setting up for an even bigger it looks very gloomy, right? But yeah, again, nope, we're gonna maintain our bearish bias for AVAX against BTC with our $4,700 target. We're at 8303, so this will be a 50% drop for AVAX if it does happen. I mean, of course, if we break above the skinny pink line, we start consolidating and continuing higher for AVAX, then of course this will be a different story altogether. But as we stand, it still doesn't really look that perky yet. So yeah, let's just start hoping that things start reversing, right, for AVAX BTC. But again, we're still under the skinny pink line. We remain with our bearish bias. AVAX against USDT, same thing. We're still under the skinny pink line. We're aware of the potential very, very slanted type of inverse head and shoulders. Maybe breakout higher. We're not too sure. We still have our $9 and $7.60 target. Again, there's a very, very scary thing over here. AVAX USDT. We could be forming a head and shoulders. Oh dear Lord. And then we could be heading much lower for AVAX against USDT. Again, for now, we will remain with our $7.60 and $9 target. We are having some difficulty, punching through the skinny pink line. We're right at the skinny pink line. So, yeah, what's the story, Morning Glory? Are we going to continue higher? Or are we going to drop lower for AVAX USDT? We're not too sure. In terms of tradability, I just don't see it yet, right? We could be doing something like this. This whole thing could be a 1. We get a 2 here, 3, 4, 5. Best bullish case, right? And then we consolidate here a little bit, and then we continue higher for Tron as the skinny pink line starts curving back up. Ooh, best case scenario. Best bullish case for Tron. Sorry, AVAX. But yeah, be careful. Be very, very careful. Uniswap, Uni against BTC. Here we are. This looks to me like a bull flag falling channel, slightly slanted towards the downside, just slightly, lower highs and lower lows. Spike out maybe towards the upside. Can't say for sure, but there's also danger for Uniswap against BTC. There's danger everywhere. Uniswap against BTC has a very, very clear support line over here. We could form a big descending triangle as we head lower. So if this were to happen, all DeFi is going to be affected. Not just Uniswap, Compound, Aave, what was the other coin? I'm not sure if AVAX will be here, but everyone is going to be affected if this were to happen. Right? If there's a big slice down, oh, this will be a disaster if and when it happens, right? This will be scary, absolute scary stuff. So yeah, this will be a very big departure from what's happening in Twitter. Twitter is so everyone is so bullish, but I'm like, I'm a bit skeptical. Yeah, if I see a high quality bullish continuation, I would not hesitate going long. But until that happens, I can't. And we've been, mucking around the skinny pink line. We hit it. We are just, French kissing the skinny pink line. Yeah, no clear direction yet. So yeah, we could be doing something like this, right? Cross the skinny pink line, mucking around, and yeah, we fell. Mucking around, yes? Not too sure. Not too sure. So yeah, we're gonna be very, 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 very careful. We're gonna stay safe. Uniswap against USDT. Yeah, we were saying that this could be a symmetrical triangle, right? We could see a breakout. We are actually breaking out, to be honest. we're actually breaking out. But again, I'm still very skeptical about Uniswap. I just don't see the. I know this is a symmetrical triangle, and I know we've already broken out of the resistance, right? But where's the energy? You know, where's the oomph? That's, you know, where's that? Where is that? Right? We should be very excited for Uniswap, right? And we should be able to see it for UniBDC as well. But UniBDC feels weak at the moment, and if UniBDC, right, was doing like that, and we were hovering around here. What if UniBDC drops? If UniBDC drops, UniUSDT will very likely drop as well. So yeah, this could potentially just be a wave 4, right? 1, 2, down 3, 4. We come down for a 5th wave. Entirely possible, absolutely possible. So yeah, things are very difficult at the moment. We're just not too sure what's happening right now, but. You know, we're above the skinny pink line. We've broken resistance, broken skinny pink line, but where's the follow through? You know, where's the energy coming on? Right? We don't mind missing the first wave up. We have no problem missing the first wave up. But where is it? Right? If you look at previous moves for Uniswap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? This is the big meaty. Wave 3 is usually the meatiest, right? It's usually the longest, never the shortest. Right, and I don't mind if we get something like this, right? Yeah, 3 is usually meaty, so yeah. But the point is, where is it? Yeah, we don't see it, so be very, very careful, right? I must sound very skeptical. One of the few skeptical traders left. Everybody's in euphoria, but I'm still very careful. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced yet, right? I mean, there are coins that has been rising, like let's say. The AI coins, right? They're already in a bullish trend. They're already above the skinny pink line. And so, yeah, we're looking for continuation towards the upside. So we might be trading continuation for the AI coins. And we're being very, 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 very observant. We're waiting for it to appear. I think that could be an opportunity, but yeah, that's a video for another day. All right, I guess that's it for today's top 20 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!